Injuries are so common on trampolines, and they can be serious injuries. Broken bones, concussions, other head injuries, neck injuries, sprains. I had a teenager that I see that actually had a cervical fracture. Fortunately, he didn't have paralysis from it, from jumping on a trampoline. If you do have a trampoline and you're not going to get rid of it, these are the safety precautions I tell you to have. Always have an adult supervise. One child at a time, not two. Don't let them turn flips on them. No somersaults with them. Have good padding around the edge of the trampoline. And check it often to make sure that it's in good shape. Anyone under 16 should not be driving an all-terrain vehicle, and those over 16 need to have training on them, just like it's any other motorized vehicle. You have to have a driver's license. They need to have appropriate training with them. And they need to wear appropriate padding, helmets, all of those things. Kids have a need for speed. Teenagers want to speed on them. They need to follow the rules. There can be blood trauma injuries. They run into trees. Trees are like swords, and they go right through bodies. There's a lot of head injuries and a lot of other serious injuries on all-terrain vehicles. Riding lawnmowers. There's over 48,000 injuries a year for children on riding lawnmowers, and 25 deaths a year for riding lawnmowers. You don't think about that, but kids will ride on riding lawnmowers with their families. Kids in the yard, you don't think about. Toddlers get behind riding lawnmowers, they get run over. Just serious injuries. You know, young kids, it's a motorized vehicle. If they're under 16, they probably shouldn't be using them at all, and they need good instruction on them. So careful with riding lawnmowers. Riding in the back of pickup trucks. You know, we're in Texas. You get out on the country roads and things, you know, kids stand up, they get thrown out, there's head injuries. Even if you have a camper top, that's probably even more dangerous because they bump around and get thrown around, so careful. Just don't ride in the back of a pickup truck. They need seat belts. If they're younger children, they need car seats, so they shouldn't be riding around the back of a pickup truck. Bicycle helmets. I ride bikes. Kids in my neighborhood know when I'm coming because I'll give them a lecture about bicycle helmets. They need to be the appropriate size. They need to fit snugly. They need to not slide over their eyes. Making sure this chin strap is tight. And they need to not be back, because if they're back over their head, they're not protecting the forehead. People ask me, well, my child won't wear one. Well, if you start from day one, if they're riding on the back of your bike, make sure you have one to show a good example. If they're riding in the back of yours, make sure when they're small that they have their helmet on. They'll usually last for a while. A child under 1 shouldn't be riding on the back of a bike anyway. They don't have the neck support. But once they're 1, they're old enough to wear one, and they'll last for a while. They have padding so that you can change the size, and they'll last for a while. So show them from example. You know, praise them. If they refuse to wear one, they shouldn't be riding the bike. Don't let them do it occasionally without it. Even if they're riding in your driveway, they can fall and hit their head. So always have the bicycle helmet on from day one. Praise them when they're doing it. Don't let them ride it without it. It's important. If they fall and you have a major bump with that bicycle helmet, it's probably damaged the bicycle helmet and you need a new one. It's not good to use anymore. So.